Jesus would have never even understood what they were talking about if they called themselves Jehovah's Witness. However, John did come to bear witness to the light. So the word witness is true. The word Jehovah is a mistranslation of the word Yahuwah. To be clear, that's true. But when you make it a religion, that's when you make the mistake. Because that's not what Jesus meant. Jesus told you what the children of God in the last day will be called, right in the Bible in Matthew. He said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God. The 144,000. He told them that you see them, the 144,000 will be gowned in white. Right? The cardinals wear red, and the fathers wear black. Are they ignoring what Jesus is saying? They went totally opposite. I mean, I'm quite sure they read the book of Revelations like all of us have. Don't they see that Jesus' followers are supposed to wear white? What are they, maliciously ignoring it? Do they think one little knot of white in their throat, one little splash of white up here is sufficient when Jesus said gowned in white linen? Don't tell me that that is symbolic of a state of mind, because it said gowned. Your mind does not get gowned. They're playing with your mind. And when they play with your mind, they're playing with your soul. And when they play with your soul, they're interfering with the path to paradise, to the garden. And that is dangerous. Be explicit when you talk. Jesus said, when you see that spirit, test that spirit. You all go to church and you don't question. Question Reverend. See if he knows what he's talking about. Because he is driving your spirit. He's steering your spirit. And test every imam and every teacher that stands up to teach you. Question them the way you come here and ask questions. Anybody who won't get up like this and walk back and forth and talk to you and say, now ask me a question, they're afraid of something. They don't believe what they're teaching yet. Or they're not studying what they're teaching. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you believe in what you're teaching and you've studied it, then you should be able to get up here and be questioned about it. And defend it according to what you teach from, which is the scriptures. And if you read any of those Ansar law pamphlets, one thing you will see, it is saturated with scripture. Every other verse. You can read books from Pakistan, and you can read books from all over the world from Muslims, and they'll do a whole lot of running off about hadith, and won't put that Quran in there. One or two chapters from the Quran. If you ain't in the Quran, the Torah, and the Injil, then you're not in the Nur of Allah. You're not in the light. The light is intellect. And you've got to be able to be challenged. You cannot be mad at people because they want the right to question you about what you're saying to them. And it tells you right in the book of Revelation, because the iniquities of men are so great, the hearts of many are wax cold. You know what that means? We don't know what to believe in no more. Everything sounds right. You get confused. But you have one gift. And that gift is intellect. And with that intellect, you have the option to question until you're satisfied. And if you go to any religious meeting, any organization, and they don't allow you to question, you might as well get up and leave before they program you. Because you can be programmed by people who talk fast. And not just people who are in my church or in my congregation. When is the public going to just be able to sit down and ask questions? Nobody can get that close. And if you can't get that close, then you can't test the spirit. If you can't test the spirit, you're in the wrong room. Because your soul is what you're dealing with. Not my soul, not his soul, not his soul. You're dealing with your soul. And your soul must be satisfied, nobody else's. And your brother could tell you anything he wants about what we're teaching here. You know what I'm saying? He can drill you as much as he feels like about these teachings. But it won't be enough until you are satisfied in here. And when finally, when that door flings open, that truth, you say, now I know where I belong. Or I don't know. No, them answers are crazy. I don't want to be there. That is your, what? That's your decision. And nobody can take that away from you. And many people are going to tell you, don't go over there to those Ansars. They're crazy. Right? Them brothers are nuts. Listen to them brothers over there. They do this, they work the Bible, they do this, all kind of crazy stuff. But you're still sitting here. Why? Because the divinity in you, the divine in you said, I want to hear for myself. I have that right.